Oh my God. I'm so super excited to share this information with you because I did this ritual and it worked less than 24 hours. Josh, you not. Welcome to my channel and welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. I am Nicole, formerly known as Elocin Ned'RAH, the modern day sage, and this is the inner dialogues of the modern day sage. Okay, so let's talk about this ritual, right? I was scrolling on YouTube and came across Conjure Queen's video, the fastest way to clear debt ritual. Okay, or whatever the name it's gonna be right here, right? Or right here. We getting good with these editing skills, right? But anyway, the link is gonna be in the description box, or if I can find a card and put a card up there so you can click it, or a link, it's gonna be there. But the video is gonna be there. Okay, so I came across this video on YouTube with the Conjure Queen explaining how you take 16 pennies and do this ritual to clear debt. Now, the reason why I was so excited to do this ritual is because I was recently going through my credit report and saw that I had some things on my credit report that were not favorable. You know, and it was making me have like a lower score. And this year, you know, we in 2025. So this year we doing big things, right? So your girl, her credit needs to be looking pretty good. You know, and I got some debts. You know, I got quite a few thousand debts. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we working on it. That's the whole thing. We working on it. And sometimes you got to use a little bit of razzle dazzle. You got to use a little magic in order to elevate your life, in order to transform your life. So, you know, what a lot of you may not know, especially if this is your first time watching me and you're on my channel, I am a psychic medium, first and foremost, but I'm also a spiritualist. So I always pay attention to signs, you know. So I was like in this energy of like, I put it out in the universe, like, you know, I need my debt to be cleared. You know, I need for certain things to be in place because of the big things that we got going on in 2025, right? So I came across this video. I didn't search it. It was just on my homepage. And I was like, okay, is Spirit speaking to me? Because it was a ritual to clear debt. And I'm like, okay, let's watch it. So the ritual explains to get 16 pennies. And what you want to do with these 16 pennies is, I'm sorry if I'm yelling. I'm trying to elevate my voice. I have a mic, so I won't have to be like feeling like I'm yelling. But I want to project my voice because I need y'all to hear everything that I'm saying, right? So you take these 16 pennies. Then you go to the crossroads. Now, for those who are not aware of what the crossroads are, I'm going to need you to educate yourself a little bit before you go jumping and diving into different rituals and different practices. But I am a well-seasoned practitioner. So, you know, this is what I did. And if you're getting into it, all I ask is that you take a little bit of time to study what you're getting into, okay? I mean, magic is for anyone. It's the intention behind it. It's the energy behind it. It's the belief in knowing that it's going to work for you, the imagination. So you go to the crossroads. The crossroads is an intersection in a road that makes a cross. You know, like any intersection in a road. Sometimes you have a four-way crossroad that's shaped like an X, or you have a T-shaped crossroads. That's considered a crossroads as well. A little bit about what she said is you go to the crossroads, which is the domain of Papa Legba or Ilegwa. Papa Legba is a Haitian voodoo Loa. He is known as the gatekeeper, the door opener. The same as Ilegwa, which is in correlation to Ifa, African spirituality. So depending on which practice you prefer, whether it is, you know, Haitian voodoo, or, you know, Ifa, not just Ifa, it's Santeria, you know, any Afro-Cuban practice that deals with the crossroads. You know, you can even go to Eshu. You know, depending on who your personal spirits are. All right, but let's just keep this general. Like, let's say that you don't know much about these different spirits, which I highly suggest that you start doing your own research. But let's just work with Papa Legba, because that's who I worked with. That's who I work with. I love Papa Legba. Papa Legba, shout out to you. I absolutely love Papa Legba. So what you want to do is take these 16 pennies, go to the domain of Papa Legba. Okay? You also want to bring other offerings. You know, Conjure Queen suggests bringing rum, which is an offering that Papa Legba prefers. But you can also bring Coca-Cola. You can also bring some black ass coffee. You know, at the time when I did this ritual, I ain't had no money for real like that to go to the liquor store to get some rum. You know, I just brought what I had, which was I made some coffee. You know, and I personally asked Papa Legba, is this acceptable? And I got the green light to go. So, made some coffee, had my 16 pennies. But also, I want to mention this too. I'm not trying to vary much from her ritual, because she says use 16 pennies. All right. And there's a reason why she specifically says to use 16 pennies. But if you're going to a 4-way crossroads, like where it actually makes a cross, I suggest you can even, like, if you ain't got 16 pennies, you can use 12. Okay? And I'm gonna explain why. You go to the crossroads. You want to walk to the crossroads with your offerings. Whether you take a cup of coffee, you want to have your pennies in your hand, and you can hold it in your receiving hand. All right, which is your left hand. You can also bring a cigar. Sometimes when I don't have any like money like that or time to go get a cigar, I'll use a Black and Mild, you know, which I did have. So as I'm walking up to the crossroads, I'm holding my offerings, coffee, pennies, and Black and Mild, you know, with a lighter. So I'm walking up. She suggests to, you know, go singing a song. And, you know, I agree with that. You know, I agree to, you know, go with joy in your heart. Like if you're going to the crossroads, you're approaching the crossroads, you don't want to show no signs of fear. You want to show like, hey, I belong here. You know, like playful energy. You know, because they're tricksters. They do play a lot. You know, so you want to go with playful energy. She says to go around 12 o'clock at night. You know, that's up to you if you want to go at midnight. She gives the reason of it being like a transitional point from one day to another. But what I will add there from my personal expertise is going to the crossroads at night may conjure Papa Legba's brother, or so they say his brother, Metkafu, which is a whole different crossroad spirit. You know, like a lot of people fear Metkafu because of the reputation he has. So, you know, when you go to the crossroads, you want to make sure that before you're going to address exactly who you're addressing. Okay? You want to call on Papa Legba. So as you're approaching the crossroads, you want to go with some sort of laughter in your heart. She says a song that she sings a song. But you know, like Papa Legba, make a way. Papa Legba, come today. You know, just come, like make up something in your heart. I don't know what she said, but like I said, the video's here for you to watch, you know. So I'm gonna tell you what I did. I went to the crossroads. Like I said, I had my offerings. I also went with joy in my heart, singing and happy. You know, I walked to the crossroads. And as I went to the crossroads, I took some of that black coffee, put it in my mouth, and, you know, you got to spray it on the coins. You know, you don't have to, you know, trickle it out. You want to have a nice spray, like, so it sprays on the coins, you know, bringing life to it. Because coffee in hoodoo tradition, it speeds up the results of things. So if you're doing like any type of magical practice, sometimes you can add just a little bit of coffee grinds or find some sort of coffee oil and add it to your spiritual work to speed it up, because, you know, caffeine. So, you know, put it on the pennies. And I took the pennies. I took 4 because she suggests 16. But Papa Legba said his number is 3. Well, I mean, it's known that his number is 3. So you could use 12. And this is where the 4 is coming in, or the 16. Because she said take 4 coins on each corner of the crossroads and leave them there as an offering. All right. So I took the 4 coins, placed it down on the crossroads, and I spoke my intentions. With these coins, Papa Legba, bring me success, clear my debts. Took the next set, walked across the street, took the next set of 4 coins, placed it down, and continued to speak my intentions of the financial flow and the open doors and roads that I wanted to see in my life. And took the next set of 4 coins and took the next set of 4 coins. Mind you, as I set the coins down, I took some of the coffee and poured it out on each corner. Like, you know, this is to my dead homies. So I took that, I poured the coffee out on each corner of the crossroads. When I got to the final crossroads, everything, like, you know, I had no more pennies, no more coffee. And I took the black and mild that I had, lit it, blew one in the air, thanked Papa Legba, placed it down as an offering, and walked off, not looking back. End of ritual. So that was it. And what is suggested is to not go the same way that you came. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you this. I gotta be like, it's crazy. Like, I can't say that everyone's ritual is gonna work as quick as mine. Okay. You know, like, what I've noticed, anytime working with Papa Legba, I usually see results within 3 days. Like I said, that's his number. He deals with the number 3. But I kid you not, like, less than 24 hours later, the next day, I can't even tell you what time, I received the email from Department of Education about my student loans. Because my student loans have been in default. I owe $16,000 in student loans with this one particular school. And I received an email saying that those student loans were discharged. And I owed absolutely nothing. And any money that I put into that will be refunded back to me immediately. I received confirmation that my debts were being cleared. They were cleared. And as I said, this was very important to me because, whoo, the power. Papa Legba, thank you. And I was just playing. Aye, Baba. Papa Legba always comes through. So, you know, like, let's say that you're getting into this. I would most definitely suggest studying Papa Legba or any crossroad spirit that you resonate with and get very acquainted with them. Not just asking them to assist you, but just to, like, get to know them, you know. But yeah, I received that letter. And what? $16,000 student loan. What? When was it discharged? Come on now. Papa Legba most definitely came through clearing those debts. So that's my personal experience with it. You know, I'm sure there's more to come because, you know, this is a year anyway. This is a year anyway. So if you're, like, struggling with any type of debts, you can most definitely try this ritual. And when you do, let me know exactly how it works out for you. this is my personal testimony of it. Thank you, Conjure Queen, for, you know, the video and for the information, passing on the information. And I'm just passing it along as well with my personal testimony to how it worked out. Okay, so once again, let me know how everything worked out for you, if you tried it or if you even heard it. Be sure to watch the video as well. If you are not subscribed to my channel, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Okay, because we live in proof over here. Like, I'm not just one of those spiritualists that just be giving information and not living it. You know, I'm a living proof. Like, my life is miraculous because of magic, because of spirituality. I'll be leveling up. And if you want to level up this year, be sure to subscribe, because we level up over here. All right, until next time, you guys, I'm signing off. Bye.